Hello there, today we have the 2012 iMac. This thing is amazing for the price I paid for. You won't believe the price I paid for. I got it for $79, yes that's right, $79, and it's in really good condition with no scratches on the screen and no dents on the body. And if you're wondering what company I got this from, I got it from OWC off their website. Link down below, you guys can check them out. They have really amazing deals on a lot of iMacs, MacBooks, and a lot of stuff for your MacBooks and iMacs. Now let's talk about the roots of this iMac. This was the first iMac to have the slim design by Apple. Apple had just came off a thick bulky design, but this slim design lasted from 2012 to 2020. Then in 2021 we seen a major redesign for the iMac. They moved on from Intel chips to M1 chips, and now we're officially at the M3 Ultra chip. Now let's talk about the performance of this thing. It has a 2.7 GHz quad-core i5 processor. It has 1 TB of hard drive, which I'm going to replace in the near future due to it being slow. 8 GB RAM, which I'm going to put 16 GB RAM. It has a graphics card of GeForce GT 640M with 512 dedicated GDDR5. And one last thing, before you boot this thing up, this thing is very painful. It takes way longer, and then again, it is old. It is 10 years old, and it's going to take a long time for this thing to boot up due to that hard drive. The speakers. It has a built-in stereo speakers, which in my opinion sounds amazing still in 2023. The bass is there, the sound's there, it can get very loud. All the iMacs sound the same from 2012 to 2017, and that's what I can say about the speakers. They just sound amazing. Now we all know why you're here. Yes, it is a $79 iMac, but it cannot do the simple tasks like web searching, watching YouTube, or watching movies. Well, the answer is yes, this thing is very good at that. But this iMac is very limited due to the 1 TB hard drive, and also it has Intel i5 from 2012. So instead, if you are looking to get in the market for one of these, just spend an extra $50 on one, around $130, $140 to get an SSD drive. Or you could just be like me and tear this thing apart, rip the screen off, and taking a chance of cracking the screen, damaging some cables in it, just to get to the hard drive and put the screen back on. Like I said, that is another like $70 to do, but if you want to just take the cheaper rate, the way out, and just get the SSD drive installed from the company instead. Now there is one thing I just want to touch up on. This screen is a 1080p screen, which it looks amazing, but of course it's not going to be 4K because in 2012 iMacs did not have 4K screens until 2015. So if you're buying this thing to have the gorgeous, 4K, you're thinking that it's going to support 4K. Well, it's not going to support 4K because it's not a 4K screen, it's a 1080p screen. But in my opinion, it still looks amazing for the 1080p. Just to touch up on that and let you guys know. Now that's out of the way. This iMac for only $79 is the best deal in my opinion. If you look at this thing, you don't think it's a 2012, you think it's a 2020 design by Apple. If you're looking at this, it looks expensive. Now, don't get me wrong, the only thing that you can really do on this is web search, due to Apple does not support this device anymore, which we will talk about in another video. Now, the downside of this iMac, it's not supported by Apple anymore, which is not bad for me. I do have the latest Mac OS security update, and if you're wondering, it runs Mac OS Catalina, which was released in 2019. Now, you can use third-party patchers, which a lot of times do not work properly. You can use for Ventura, Monterey, and one last thing, if you're going to buy this iMac for video editing, well, good luck, because this iMac will have a hard time doing that. And you also have to have updates for Big Sur for a lot of editing apps to work. So if you're trying to buy this thing for editing, I do not recommend it. If you want to, you can probably get a 27-inch 2012, which is still running around $200 still today. But if, worst comes to worst, just buy a MacBook Pro, and that will get you your way. Alrighty, my friends, that's going to be a wrap of the video today. If you guys enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and share this video. I try to make these videos short as possible while making money, due to the fact that I want you guys to get informal information within a 6-minute to 7-minute period. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. This is a very solid computer. Now, by all means, $79 is probably the best deal right now by far. Like I said, no scratches, no dings, no dents. In amazing condition. Does not come with a keyboard or mouse, but does come with OEM plug. I got this from OWC, so make sure you check the link down below.